eye-popping content that was released directly on...
Yo, what's good, y'all? You already know, man, it's your boy Gio, back with another one. Man, this is the update about your boy Young Dolph, man. It's sad to say that they took him out for $800, man. Even $100K, man. That's like something he could have gave them just to be straight. And Straight Drop was in a picture with him, so he knew him too. So he was basically playing both sides, you know. And then his brother, Straight Drop brother, had a nerve to snitch on Straight Drop and everybody else. He's telling it on everybody. I mean, this dude, I think they said he was facing what, 10 to 20 years or 13 to 17 or something like that. Straight Drop brother, he said, oh no, all I did was try to protect my brother and get him out of here. I won't even around it or involved with anything, and you about to give me this time? So yeah, he's talking, all of them talking. Your boy Straight Drop just looking like, what in the world is going on? And he only got $800 out of it. You know, that's sad, man. Like, this man was a big artist in the game, man, taking out for a few bucks, man. Even $100K, that's still crazy, man. Like, you know. And then they saying that your boy Big Jook, yeah, he dropped the low on, hey, go get him, got $100K. They saying that Yo Gotti paid their lawyers $50K. Man, that's about to put Yo Gotti in a Rico, man. He already know what's going on with Jay-Z, and for him to do this supposed to be the time for him to start laying low and figuring out what he need to do with this Jay-Z scenario, because everybody's going down, and now he's paying the lawyers. You know, it's crazy, man. They saying that you know, they're giving out warnings to Angela Simmons, man, Reverend daughter, man. You got to get out of there. You don't want no part of this. I get it. He's taking care of her. He making sure she good, but she came from being good already. So it ain't like, you know, she was somebody that wasn't somebody already, you know. This is a sad situation, man. And then I'm also hearing, and y'all gonna see this in the posting, you know, your boy Nino, he's saying that Young Dolph was killed by Jook because he set it up and he put the drop on Dolph to go get him. But then he's saying that Yo Gotti paid to have his own brother taken out because his brother was going to wind up telling on him when the whole thing went down. That's crazy. I mean, you would have thought that would have been Young Dolph people's get back for Big Jook. But if Yo Gotti really took out his own brother to save his own ass, bro, this is a sad industry and world that we're in, bro. Like, if he can do that for prevent from going to jail, imagine what all these people gonna do in a Diddy scenario, the Jay-Z scenario, the Dr. Dre scenario, all these gatekeepers, man, Tyler Perry's, the Oprahs. I mean, bro, these people are just, they're singing, man. They singing. Y'all gotta check this out. Let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment in the comments, man. Talk to me. Y'all with Dolph, y'all with Gotti, or y'all rocking with both? What's y'all whole take on this whole scenario, man? And while y'all finish doing that, I need one huge favor. Hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. And as I mentioned before, I'm gonna start doing the lives. Lives gonna be lit, man. We got a lot of topics to talk about on these lives, so y'all get ready and set for that, man, and tune in to your boy, man. I appreciate y'all once again, man. Peace and love. I love y'all, man.
Let me tell you something.
To this day,
dang, Yo Gotti knocked off his own brother to avoid getting a life sentence in prison. Yo Gotti beef with Young Dolph done caused many people from both sides of the fence to lose family members in this beef. In the midst of this beef, Black Youngster lost both his brothers, and Young Dolph done lost some of his people too before he died. Yo Gotti moved very sloppy in this beef with Young Dolph because he made several attempts to knock off Dolph while they was in the same city, but every attempt was unsuccessful because Dolph was covered by angels. Yo Gotti And his brother Big Jook allegedly put a local hit on Young Dolph in the amount of $100,000. Two goons, a wannabe rapper, and a dope fiend executed the hit, then FaceTime Big Jook and let him know it was done. The two men only received about $800 of the money that was promised to them, and one of the shooters took that as a disrespect and became an informant for the government. Prior to that, these guys were sitting in prison for nearly 3 years before this trial started. In between that, more people was arrested that was involved with the plot. Somebody working for Makita's Cookies, Raven them, remember that name Raven? Yeah, her them, all them people that were connected to her. Now she ain't been arrested, but people connected to her going in, dropping statements, and they getting up out of there. Think about what I'm saying. Now out of nowhere, Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith had 2 paid attorneys that done worked on criminal cases for the CMG label artists prior. The lawyers was paid $50,000 each to represent these 2 hitmen. But the informant, Cornelius Smith, refused the attorney and decided to speak up on the stand. When Young Dolph died, Black Youngster shot a music video at his gravesite, and months later, his brother was knocked off at a gas station in Memphis. Yo Gotti also shot a music video just a few days or a few weeks after Dolph died. Cause it appeared that Black Youngster and Yo Gotti was trying to let the city know that they were smoking on Dolph packs. Then in 2023, Yo Gotti dropped a mixtape called I Showed You So. After Gotti dropped that mixtape, he faded to black. You ain't heard a peep from Gotti, man. You look like you just spending time with Angela Simmons. As the trial for the Young Dolph murder kept being pushed back, in the midst of time, one of Yo Gotti's close relatives was murdered. And Yo Gotti and Big Jook attended the funeral in Memphis. But Yo Gotti literally went to the funeral, and after the funeral, he jumped on a jet and got the hell up out of Memphis. Big Jook stayed in Memphis, and Big Jook was knocked off right in front of his mama. Here's why I think Yo Gotti played a part in his brother's death. Yo Gotti done reached the height of his success with his label. Moneybagg Yo winning, Glorilla winning, SG winning, 42 Doug winning, Big Boogie winning, all these artists winning. Think about what I'm saying. He got so many artists, man. He got the hardest artists in the game. He is the Memphis YMCMB right now. Yo Gotti is also in business with Jayz right now. Then to top it off, Yo Gotti done bagged his longtime crush, Angela Simmons. Yo Gotti has made well over $100 million in the past 5 years. Right now ain't a good time for Yo Gotti to go to prison because he living a dream, man. And the only man that could have sent Yo Gotti to prison was his own blood brother, Big Jook. Now allegedly on the stand yesterday, Cornelius Smith said Big Jook was in direct contact with them people. So he could have sent the feds looking for Yo Gotti if they would have hit them goddamn phone records. Think about what I'm saying. And see, when they first murdered Young Dolph, they picked up Big Jook for questioning, but they released him. But see, that scared Gotti, man. And he knew right then, in order to avoid a life sentence in prison, he probably was gonna have to take his own brother out, because he couldn't do that goddamn time. Because the only connection to him in this whole case right now is Big Jook. Big Jook dead. So them people gonna have a hard time trying to pin Yo Gotti to this case. Because it ain't about what you know that happened. It ain't about what your mind telling you. It ain't about common sense. It's all about what you can prove in court. Now y'all comment below. Do y'all think Yo Gotti took his own brother out? Or them hitters got mad and went and knocked off Big Jook because they ain't get their goddamn money? Or y'all think Pre just riding for goddamn Dolph like that and they slid up on goddamn Big Jook? Some ain't adding up, man. I'm telling you, man. The only connection to Gotti was Jook, and Jook done juked out. He out. They smoking Jook packs out there in the hood right now. That's what Rollo said. But y'all comment below. Y'all like this video. Y'all make sure y'all share this video with somebody. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/NitoBrown305. We the business.
Marcus was ready to die that day. Marcus a real nigga. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, anybody could lose their life at a drop of a dime, but you hope that if you ever in a situation, you have a nigga like Marcus on your team. He could have just seen like, oh shit, they're over the other side of the store. They're not shooting me. Let me hop over the desk and go wherever the worker went. I could dip on out of here. You know what he said? Fuck that. Back this shit out. Bap, 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 bap. He could have still not pursued and said, I'm gonna stay inside. But he seen them niggas trying to walk Dolph down. He opened the door. Bap, bap. Still trying to do it. No more bullets in the gun. He could have still said, yo, I don't got no more bullets. They're finna fry me. He runs to the car. He's running after them. Grabs the other one. Fucking cocks it back, whatever. Basically starts shooting at them again. Then they get out of there. I ain't gonna lie, man. Marcus a W nigga, bro.
Yo Gotti lost his brother, Big Jook, in Memphis, man. You know, people are kind of saying it reminded them of the Duck situation, broad daylight, you know, kind of, you know, really brazen, man. You know, it seems like more of this is happening, more and more, you know, public, you know, like you said, if they want to get you, they're going to get you.
They're going to get you.
Man,
that's the best time to get somebody. Broad daylight. That's the best. Hide at night. When it's night, niggas know to stay out the way and get out the streets and tuck low and sit in them backyard. In broad daylight, niggas more comfortable to move around. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't feel like you're going to get them in broad daylight. And then, bam.
Yeah, man.
He should have been moving better than that, though. Y'all know what y'all got going on out there. You should have been, you know what I mean? You should have been moving a little better than that, bro.
One of the men accused of taking out Young Dolph said somebody from Yo Gotti's CMG label is paying for his lawyer. So you got this whole Young Dolph situation, man, going down. You got the people involved in the situation, man, doing a lot, saying a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yo Gotti's brother Big Juke done got brought up in the joint. Now you got one of these dudes talking about somebody from CMG paid $50,000 for his lawyer, right? You already know they over there connecting shit. I'm like, dang, you know what I'm saying? It ain't looking too good, right? If I'm Yo Gotti, I'm not feeling too good about all of this, right? Even though Yo Gotti is staying out the way, you know what I'm saying? We haven't heard his name specifically come up in the joint. But they're putting two and two together, man, you know. But, hey, we're going to see what happens with this joint. But it is not looking too good if this continues and more of these dudes start bringing up things like this. Angela Simmons fans urge her to leave Yo Gotti after his brother Big Juke got accused of taking out Young Dolph. So you got Angela Simmons fans telling her to leave Yo Gotti, right? They're like, Angela, you need to leave Yo Gotti alone. Woo, woo. Y'all know Big Juke name came up in this whole Young Dolph situation. And now some Angela Simmons fans want her to leave him, right? They forgot that Angela Simmons is down now. Y'all seen her at the award joint when she got called out for that purse she had. You know what I'm saying? She was tough Tony with it, right? Y'all know Angela Simmons also got called out for switching her accent up. She was talking like she from Memphis. She from the South now. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't look like Angela Simmons will be leaving Yo Gotti anytime soon, in my opinion. I don't see it happening, right? Especially with the bag that Yo Gotti's getting and the things he is doing for Angela Simmons.
He's got $50,000 to represent you. Did he not?
I don't know exactly how much you get. I don't know.
Okay. All right. And you knew that, just we're all clear here, that money came from CMG, right?
Yeah, I don't know exactly who, but yeah.
All right. So you talked today. You got paid for what you just testified to, didn't you?
After I was locked up.
You got paid,
My
right?
lawyer was paid.
You got $50,000 to pay a lawyer, right?
I didn't get in my don't know how much it was, but correct, my lawyer.
Okay. And there's no question that that money was for services rendered. Killing dog. You took it, didn't you? Yeah. Did your conscience bother?
Glorify the wrong shit, bro. Y'all glorify talking about this man a king. How the fuck is a nigga a king if a nigga got a man 14 years in jail? If a nigga got his friend broke out here? My best friend got money. My best friend not broke. You hear me? Niggas around me, come around me, don't be broke, bro. I make sure I find a way I go on tour and sacrifice myself so they can get some money, bro. Y'all talking about a nigga a king that don't even own nothing in his neighborhood. Everybody around that motherfucker selling drugs and robbing and killing. He ain't not one time came over there and told no nigga, hey man, let me help you. Nigga up $100 million. Man, y'all nigga gotta stop this shit, bro. If I had $100 million, the whole Memphis would be mine. And I own, bro, I would help everybody. I would, every neighborhood I'd come through that motherfucker and bless people with jobs and buy businesses and give out free loans. And you don't gotta pay nothing back, bro. You hear me? How a nigga king that get niggas put in jail, bro?
48, that was the last data from that device I could map from the CDRs. So we go from Hickory Hill on the bottom and just head north. And those were the 13 transactions that I mapped out.
All right, that was the Justin Johnson fund. 513 is the Cornelia Smith fund?
Yes, sir. The 513-6236. And there was no data to map between 11 and 12. It asked for 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., but from 11 to 12 there was nothing for me to map. There was no transactions there. And then from 12 to 1, you had 5 different calls that I have listed here that accessed towers, yes, around the Lamar and Sims. So starting at the top, you've got an incoming voice call from 901-213-78.
Shay, what's going on?
Hey, Alex. Well, just as I was stepping out to come talk to you, Jamarcus Johnson, that's actually Justin Johnson's brother. He was taking the stand. He has been accused of accessory after the fact, helping his brother. He did take a plea deal earlier this year. He's been out on bond, but today when he's testifying in court, he is not showing his face. Really, he just took the stand about 10 minutes or so ago. And as he was up there, we could see Justin Johnson, who's accused of murder. You could see his face. He appeared a bit emotional at times, so more on his testimony in just a short time. But again, as you mentioned here, much of today's testimony really went back to how crucial video evidence has been in this case. It really goes back to what the prosecutor, Paul Hagerman, said in his opening statement yesterday. He told the jury the problem with these guys getting away with this shooting is that this didn't happen in 1981. It didn't happen in 1991 or 2001. It happened in 2021. There's cameras everywhere, and everyone has cell phones. On the stand Tuesday, Terrence Dabney, a now retired Memphis police homicide investigator. He handled the Young Dolph case. He detailed the crime scene outside of Makita's Cookies. The spent shell casings, videos, and pictures shown to the jury showed two men with guns, one of them wearing the Bass Pro hat and the gray sweatpants. Prosecutors say is Justin Johnson. The getaway car seen on video, a stolen white Mercedes. Now, rewind back the day before Young Dolph's murder, 17 hours before. The jury has shown surveillance video from Crosstown Concourse, where Johnson was living with a relative. You can see a white Ford Expedition pull into the parking garage. Then you see a man on the elevator wearing a Bass Pro hat, gray sweatpants. Prosecutors say that's Johnson. A series of videos spanning several hours, counting down to Dolph's death, is shown, showing Johnson coming and going from the building in the same outfit. At one point, he returns to Crosstown Concourse in a white Mercedes car. Prosecutors also show video of a car exchange at a gas station in the middle of the night where that Mercedes is picked up. Then, around 30 minutes before the murder, video shows Johnson leaving the apartment once again. And once again, he's in the same outfit. This time, he's on the phone with his young daughter. You see him leave in the white Mercedes. The shooting outside of Makita's, the incident captured on video. Young Dolph is killed. Today, the investigator testified those guns used. And then 37 minutes after the shooting, prosecutors say surveillance video shows the accused shooters going to another apartment complex, changing clothes, Johnson into a yellow hoodie, and leaves in a white Expedition. Then, hours later, more surveillance video shows him return to Crosstown Concourse in a yellow sweatshirt, go into an apartment, come back out with his bags packed. Then investigators say he went on the run, starting a manhunt. And Johnson was later caught in the Indianapolis area. But again, Alex, as I mentioned, currently on the stand right now is Justin Johnson's brother, Jamarcus Johnson. He has taken a plea deal for accessory after the fact. Prosecutors say he did help his brother with some evidence there they say was involved in Dolph's murder. We'll have more from him tonight at 5 o'clock.
Hear me? Shouldn't be a problem, but if for some reason you can't hear me, just let me know. Okay? So, you started out today saying, and I think ended by saying, you're here to tell the truth, right?
Correct.
And just to be clear, you know the difference between a truth and a lie, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, you said you started meeting with law enforcement, but December 9th, really the day you got picked up, the day after you got picked up in South Haven, right? Or the same day?
Nah, I ain't meet, like, what you mean by meet back with him?
I mean, they sat down and interviewed you in a room.
Yeah, I
right?
talked to them.
And did you tell them the truth?
Nah.
Right? Because specifically, they asked you whether or not you'd ever seen that Mercedes,
right,
and whether you'd been in it, right?
Right.
And you said, never been in it, never seen it, never been in it with Justin Johnson.
Correct.
Right? Okay, just to be clear. How about how many times would you say you've met with the state, law enforcement included, right, in preparing to testify to that?
Couple times, three, 4 times.
Okay.
4 times.
Does that include the, are you including that time back in December, right, when you were picked up?
Nah.
Okay. So 3 or 4 times since.
Yeah.
Right? And one of the times you met with them was in March of 22. You remember meeting with them then? Sometime around then?
I don't know the exact months and stuff
right.
like that. I got my lawyer in March, so I don't know. I can't just pinpoint exactly what month.
Well, I'll say it like this. You started out with a different lawyer, and you ended up with the lawyer you have now, right?
No, sir. No, sir. He was never hired.
Okay, well, you got paid.
No, he did not get paid.
Did he get paid?
No.
He didn't get $50,000?
He did not. He ain't signed my jacket saying he represented.
No, what I'm asking you.
I just talked to him.
That's not what I'm asking you.
Right. You asked
He
me.
got $50,000.
Said I had a different lawyer. So.
Hold on just a second. Ask your question, wait for the response.
So you can't say he's leaving with his money, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, a couple other things specifically. When you as you say it, let's kind of put a timing on this. So you said March, you got your current lawyer, and you went back and met with the government again, right? Or the state.
I don't know what month. Like I said, I can't say what.
Okay.
Like they can win.
But if I told you met with law enforcement around March 13th of 22, does that sound about right?
I can't put the date on it. I ain't
Okay.
even counted it.
Well, let me ask you this. You said you had a change of heart and your conscience started getting to you. You wanted to tell the truth. When did that happen?
Like a couple months after I sobered all the way up, while I was in jail,
Okay.
sobered all the way up. I ain't in my senses like it was wrong.
Okay. So you got December is when you go to jail. December 9th?
Yeah, December 9th.
So a couple of months from then. You sober up, that's when you come to your senses.
Yeah, and then Justin had sent me a letter saying.
Well, I'm not asking you what Justin sent you a
I'm
letter saying.
what automatically made me come to my senses and like, you know, it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When he said, cut him loose, take the juke, and quit down with me.
Okay. So Mr. Justin, you're saying Mr. Johnson sent you something saying, he actually said he didn't do it, right?
Now, he didn't say he didn't do it. He said, cut him loose and take juke and quit down with me because they ain't messing with us.
Oh, you mean tell the truth?
Nah.
Because he didn't have anything to do with it. Tell the truth.
Nah, he's saying me take the downfall.
Oh, okay.
Cut him loose. Let him go.
Okay.
And tell them get quit and him change clothes and quit with me instead of him.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson, this kite you're talking about?
You know, we got rock me and stuff, but we were talking through the vent. I was in E part, he was in E part. We were talking through the vent.
Did you get it directly from Justin Johnson?
Nah.
Did you see him write it?
Did I get it? He said, did you get that? Did you get that kite?
Did you see him write it?
Nah, I ain't see him right. I mean, another part. We
Right, you can't even see him.
He asked me, did I get that kite?
Okay.
He sent me more than one. He sent another one and said he got 7K. I could take that. I'll leave.
Where's that?
I don't know where it's at.
You lost it?
Nah. I sent it on out to my folks.
Okay.
Sent
All
it
right.
on out to my folks, my sister.
Okay. So you started telling the truth then. So surely by August, you met with the state in August 10th of 22. Surely by then you're telling the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth.
And you would agree with me the truth doesn't change. It's the truth, right?
Yeah, it's the truth. You know, quit brought me in and set me up for the police to capture me, so might as well tell the truth. If we gonna tell the truth.
Okay. So today, for the first time ever, you testified that you wiped that Mercedes down.
Yeah.
You've never said that before.
No, I ain't know.
You've never told them. You never told them that you wiped that Mercedes down?
I never told detectives when I talked to them. Nah.
Why would you not tell them? They've asked you every question under the sun about this case, right?
I said detectives. I never admitted that I was involved to detectives when I first got locked up December 9th.
You know they take notes and they recorded your entire interview.
Right.
From August.
Right.
Why didn't you tell them in August you wiped the car down?
We were talking about so much, you know, it slipped my mind from me.
And they specifically asked you, and you said...
They ain't asked me that way you cut it in
You don't recall them asking you and you saying, Justin said he had someone wipe the car down.
Yeah, he told me he had somebody wipe the car down too.
But you didn't think to ask him, right?
I told him that I wiped it down. He said he used the right stuff, but I got somebody else to wipe it down. You know what I'm saying?
So now you're saying you told Justin that you went and wiped it down.
Yeah, I told him too.
Why didn't you tell that to law enforcement who's seeking the truth from you, right?
You know, stuff slip a person mind too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
kind of an important detail.
Like, they ain't asked me did I wipe the car down, so.
You don't think so?
I don't recall.